Scp-173 the Sculpture. Scp-173 is a strange living statue with bizarre markings that kills all living things on sight, moving towards its victims at a speed of several feet in one blink of an eye and snapping their necks with its irresistible strength and lethal precision. It's about 2 meters tall. In addition, it's completely invincible. It also periodically produces feces and blood under the ground of its containment cell, which must be cleared up from time to time. 173 is classified by the organization as Euclid, meaning that it's unpredictable and more difficult to contain than a safe-classed SCP. The reason that it's not Keter, the most dangerous of SCPs, which are often deemed large-scale threats to society and require strict procedures to contain, SCP-173 is overall very easy to contain and cannot present a huge threat to large amounts of people. See, I take issue with that, because if you're not looking at it, it can snap your neck, and it can just move those distances as long as you're not looking at it. So I mean, they can keep eyes on it all the time, yes, but the moment that that camera dies or the people take a break, he's running, he is zipping, boop, 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 boop. He's teleporting, breaking necks. Scp-087 the Stairwell. Scp-087 is located on the campus of Redacted. Classic. The doorway leading to Scp-087 is constructed of reinforced steel with an electro-release lock mechanism. It has been disguised to resemble a janitorial closet consistent with the design of the building. The lock mechanism on the doorknob will not release unless some volts are applied in conjunction with a counterclockwise rotation of the key. The inside of the door is lined with 6 centimeters of industrial foam padding. Boy, we're really getting into the door here, guys. We need to know about the face at the bottom of the stairs. Those who begin to walk down claim to hear a voice believed to be that of a young girl pleading for help at the bottom. Naturally, they rush to her aid, only to find that the stairs don't seem to have a bottom, traveling down endlessly with the voice not getting any closer even as you go down for miles. Most that go down are unlucky enough to encounter him. A being dubbed Scp-087-1, he appears to be a male face lacking nostrils, pupils, or a mouth. Some escape to the surface, but others vanish. Yeah, man, I feel like we spent a lot of time on the door and not a lot on that face that floats around down there. People who see this face too are like forever at like a heightened sense of anxiety, even if they do escape. Like they get out, but they feel like they can never ever shake it. Just terrifying down there, isn't it? Scp-106 the Old Man. 106 is a creature resembling an elderly, partially decayed human male with permanent insidious smile and hollow eyes smeared in black gunk. Malevolent and predatory in nature, the Old Man has the ability to walk directly through walls, disappear through floors, and hang from ceilings, and the slime that coats his body is a universal decomposer. Anything it touches will rust, rot, and crack, but his scariest ability is the fact that he's control over a pocket dimension, which he can enter or leave as he pleases. He has control over space and time in that dimension, and his favorite activity is dragging any human he can get his gooey hands on into the dimension for games of chase, where he will hunt down and capture victims so it can torture them to death, all for fun. See? Phenomenal, got all the good stuff in there, but you forgot about the femur breaker, right? Where they literally have to keep him contained, because after he like eats somebody or plays games, then he takes a little break, right? So to keep him contained and from going outside and grabbing whoever, they break people's femurs and leave them in empty rooms so that they scream in pain and wallow in their own inability to do anything about it, and then he's attracted to that kind of thing. So the joke, I guess, is that the SCP Foundation has a machine specifically designed that you put somebody's femur in it and it breaks it so that this guy comes down and decays them in his pocket dimension. How fun. Scp-049 the Plague Doctor. At first glance, he looks like a man dressed in typical Plague Doctor attire with a black hooded robe and a silvery ceramic mask with a long bird-like nose. Yeesh. But it's been since found out that this attire is an extension of his body being fused permanently and organically into his flesh. 049 is intent on ridding the world of the disease, which it has yet to elaborate on, and he selectively chooses to operate on patients. Isn't it pestilence? Isn't he against pestilence? His touch is fatal, and when he has a cadaver to work on, he cuts them open and begins to tinker around inside of them with a strange set of medical tools and serums. After sewing them up, patients will reanimate, but they aren't the same. Lacking any higher brain functions, they shamble about until they find another human being, wherein they go completely nuts and tear their target apart. 049 is smart enough to speak, but usually chooses not to, and when he does, he rarely deviates from the subject of curing the pestilence. There we go, there's the pestilence we need. Yeah, he just runs around turning people into cadaver zombies, but he says they're cured. He says he's gotten rid of the pestilence there. You know, the procedure wasn't perfect, but they're less dangerous than they were to him. Scp-096 the Shy Guy. 096's appearance alone is enough to give anybody the heebie-jeebies. An emaciated, bone-white, hairless humanoid with long, gangly arms and legs, this creature is normally docile as can be, but has one trigger: anyone who looks at its face. The face in question has blank eyes and a mouth that can stretch up to 5 times the normal size of a regular person. Even if you see it for the briefest of moments, even if you see it from an indistinguishable distance, it goes berserk, flailing about while crying and babbling before chasing down the offender and making quick work of them violently. So far, there hasn't been any obstacle it can't get past, smashing through steel doors and walls, running endlessly across huge distances, and even managing to swim to the very bottom of the ocean to pluck out an offender in a Foundation-controlled base. To avoid any meltdowns, the Foundation usually places a bag on its head, but accidents can and have happened. Yeah, that one could end the world. Absolutely. If enough people see it, it's game over. It gets broadcasted, game over. Pictures work, right? You can show drawings, I guess, and it doesn't work, but yeah, and it's strong. It's super strong. Like, they were shooting like anti-tank rounds at it, and it was still running through, eating people. Not good. Scp-993 Bobble the Clown. It's a television program entitled Bobble the Clown, and it's an animated series starring the eponymous character. Bobble spends each episode teaching youngsters the tricks of his trade. The Foundation has wiped all traces of the demented series off the map, but Bobble appears to know this and is quite cross with them. In the new episode that appeared from nowhere, Bobble glared angrily at the viewer for the entirety of the episode. And in another, he demanded release from his entrapments, directly addressing his captors. This is a TV program that not only wants to corrupt the minds of the naive, but will do anything in its power to do so. Classic Bobble. Scp-2317, a door to another world. Scp-2317 is to be secured at Containment Area 179 in a reinforced 3x3x3 meter containment chamber. Armed guards are to be in place at all times in order to prevent unauthorized access to the facility. 2317 is a wooden door and frame originally constructed as a basement door for a 19th century Massachusetts brownstone. Upon opening the door, any person stepping through the door frame will be transported to an alternate reality. I feel like we're missing some important details here, folks. We're just talking about the door and the reality, but what about the dangerousness of it? I forget what the actual contents of this one are, so, you know, maybe we'll drop down in the comments. Somebody else go and read the article and summarize it down there. Please and thank you. Scp-610, the Flesh That Hates. The Flesh That Hates is an extra-dimensional entity that occasionally intrudes into this one to consume organic matter to make it a part of itself. It manifests in the form of a skin infection that quickly takes over its host. Think the Thing crossed with the Blob. It doesn't really have a singular form of its own and is at least partially sentient. Not only humans shall be infected, any organic beings shall be infected by the virus as well, such as animals. Due to its contagious nature upon the organic beings, the human observation of life infected by SCP-610 is impossible to achieve. Since the virus itself is utterly and openly dangerous and aggressive, coupled with the data from observation, SCP-610 earns a Keter classification. However, as long as no human beings or other organic beings enter into these infection areas which are under isolation, or any of those infected creatures leave the isolated areas, this object would be arguably considered as neutralized. But hey, we could have neutralized a whole lot of viruses and diseases, but are we very good at stopping the spread? No. Humans are far from perfect, aren't we? Yeah. My favorite part about The Flesh That Hates is the connection to different canons at large with Sarkic cults and all of their fun times. SCP-1936, we've got Daleport. SCP-1936 is the New England town of Daleport. In the year 1997, the town fell victim to what is presumed to be a highly destructive event or a series of highly destructive events over the course of several days. During this time, the Foundation was unable to enter the town or observe any event that occurred therein due to the presence of SCP-1936-1, a gaseous area centered on Daleport that covered the whole town. A cult in Daleport follows various rituals to bring all these minor and major gods together in one place so they can duke it out for supremacy. These entities, many of which are inimical to human life, are meant to kill each other off, thereby reducing their numbers, which has the added benefit of making the multiverse safer for sentient life. Unfortunately, human beings get caught in the crossfire. Some of the entities attack each other or humans, some are there to just be observers, but at least one of the beings involved had no agenda to fight and made some effort at protecting the citizens of Daleport by opening a portal to lead them to safety. This is just like a big Lovecraftian eldritch god fight in the town of Daleport, making everyone go insane. It's actually a really good read, so go in. Like, that's like the most like high level description that we've given here. Like, just go read the whole thing. It's really cool. SCP-432 the Cabinet Maze / Class Safe. This SCP is a report of an expedition into a world where all life, even birds and insects, have disappeared instantly and simultaneously with no real answer as to why. Our world's SCP receives a call for help from another world accessed through an underground tunnel. Upon arrival, our expedition finds a dead world and a report from a more recently deceased human who claims he's the reason that his world is dead, and that the current finders of this report cannot now go back home lest the same thing happened to their world. His theory is that the SCP from this now dead world was lured to yet another world by an entity seeking to escape a world it had already destroyed. After his expedition, he comes back to his home world but unknowingly carries this entity with him. This newly empty world is the one discovered by our SCP, and now that they've discovered it, it would be best not only for them to remain in this dead world, but to destroy the tunnel home so that the portal can never be accessed again. Wow.
Ooh. What the f is that? No one has any business doing that in their free time. That is horrible. I thought that was like a disfigured animal. That's a person dressed up. They don't need to be doing that. It's not Halloween, although it might be. That was very loud as well. I don't like that. I don't agree with that. Also, why are you in the woods? If I saw that, I would have run so fast the other way. I'm not hiding, I'm running. Or I'm in a ball and hope it kills me fast. That. Whatever demonic short film or video game this is, I want to be involved. I want to play this. Is this a video game? Seems like it. Send me a link. I'll download. I'll play. This demonic baby ain't gonna get me. I'm gonna get you. You're gonna get got. No. It ain't going. It ain't going. You can't just flush a spider that's living. You have to kill it first and then flush it. Of course it's gonna crawl out. Those are strong creatures. They're swimmers. They're gonna get out. You have to kill it first. What are you doing? How did you even get it in the toilet? Maybe it was already in the toilet. And then they tried to flush. Rookie move. Put some Raid in there and then flush. Close the lid. Seal it. And then pull your toilet out and throw it out the window. Just burn the place to the ground, honestly. Oh, why is he everywhere? Why the... Oh, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Why are there so many faces? How did they do that? That was so seamless. That was very well done. That genuinely scared me. I knew a jump scare was coming, I just thought it would be one of the faces I've already seen charging at me. I don't like that. Ugh. 10 out of 10 do not like, but that was very effective. Well done. The anticipation. Well, that's not what I expected it to be. I didn't expect that to be the end result. I thought it was going to be like, oh look, a crop circle. Is there aliens? No, it's a goddamn cult gathering in this weird circle thing. And they're all dressed in white, reminiscent of something else, problematic. And they're all probably witches trying to summon the devil, Lucifer. Or no, it's always payment, because payment brings you that money just for a few sacrifices.
Onto a commercial flight, looking out your window and seeing this. This happened. I'm sorry.
What is
this? It's a passenger on the plane, looks out the window, grabs the phone. This was filmed in June. The traveler sees that, an object apparently changing shapes in seconds. Oh. Is it a shape-shifting object? Is it Bezos? Is it Branson? What is it? Is it a UFO?
No, go
Looks
for
like
it.
a
and
dress.
see.
I have no. Okay, I'm looking at this for the first time.
Is it Bezos? Is it Branson? That's what I liked. Their commentary is everything. It's definitely Jeff Bezos. He's got a shape-shifting machine now. At the end it looked like a dress, but that was morphing into things. At first I thought it was just a plastic bag. It's like, come on, why is everyone freaking out? It's a plastic bag. That is something else. That is something weird. I don't know what that is. Definitely aliens. 100% confirmed. I mean, NASA already confirmed. Was it NASA? Or the Pentagon? Or someone in government confirmed that aliens are real. They have it. They did the UFO report, or the alien report. The report. Can't remember the name. The Pentagon report. And it was all about the aliens, and we all kind of just didn't give a Well, I love how we've all we're through a period of time we were like, whoa, aliens, we want to know if they're real. When Obama was president, everyone was like, oh, Obama needs to tell the people if there's aliens. And now that they have confirmed they're aliens, we're like, just don't really give a It's too much else to think about, you know? I just want to travel without having to do a COVID test.
Second most homicidal thing in the Antarctica Ocean. First of all, you probably didn't know this murder puppy can grow to 12 feet long and weigh over 1,300 pounds. The leopard seal got its name thanks to its black spotted coat and the ability to murk almost anything in the water. Since they're built like rubber submarines, they eat basically everything including fish, squid, and crabs. But if you watch Happy Feet, you know they save all the disrespect for penguins. They'll actually wait at the ice edge where they know penguins will jump in just so they can turn them into a hashtag. And since the leopard seal can swim 23 miles per hour, almost 4 times faster than Phelps, they're fast enough to violate basically everything. Sometimes they'll launch themselves out the water onto land just to turn a penguin into a Happy Meal. In a season, one leopard seal can erase hundreds of penguins, to the point where they'll start murking them not for food, but just for the stats.
This video isn't funny, but his delivery is excellent, and the amount of times he said murk. Like, he's murking those penguins. Those poor penguins. Penguins are the only ones that deserve respect. No, aren't penguins also dangerous? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm thinking of like kangaroos. Very different. Kangaroos will kill you. I feel like penguins would probably f with you though. If you encountered one, I feel like it would just whack me one with its fin. And also, I've never trusted a penguin since finding out what their skeleton looks like underneath all that skin. It makes me kind of uncomfortable. Ooh. Oh, this is why the ocean f***ed me up so bad. That is disgusting. Imagine just being in the ocean and that comes out of nowhere. That's a dinosaur. That should have been extinct when the the asteroid collided with Earth. That asteroid should have just killed us, to be honest. Like, that should have just destroyed the Earth. Would have been better. Would have been better. Next one, just crumble the core. We don't deserve it.
Floating McDonald's called the McBarge opened in Vancouver. The McPlan was for it to travel across the world, but then something happened. The 5 employees that lived on the McBarge started hearing voices at night and began hallucinating, slowly driving them insane. After 3 weeks of this, a fry cook named Megan couldn't take it any longer. That night, she took her own life and her body was discovered the next morning. After that, McDonald's was forced to shut down the McBarge and it was left abandoned for 20 years.
I mean, this is a bleak story, but I can't get over the fact that they called the boat that was going to be a floating McDonald's the McBarge. And then everyone just wanted to off themselves on the McBarge. One woman did, and everyone else went insane. There was clearly like a gas leak or something. Something was leaked. Chemicals were everywhere. They all wanted to see you later. To be fair though, if I was forced on the McBarge, I would probably try and jump off as well, because I bet Ronald McDonald was running around. This video confused me. They showed me a mountain with a weird line. Was it, you're trying to tell me that's the snake? Is it in the mountain waiting to emerge? Like the snake in, oh, it wasn't a snake. I'm thinking of the dragon in The Hobbit. Very different. Or is that a dragon? No, that was a dragon. Was that a snake or a dragon? Was that a dragon? It was a dragon snake. A snake dragon. Whatever was just shown to me is okay. Dragon, snake, whatever. It's hiding in the cliffs. It's ready to emerge. It's something. I think it was a dragon. It looked like Leviathan. I don't know. I don't care for this man in his American football jersey. Don't care.
羞死我！再说这个用这。哎，这样话会。哦。
Oh no.
我操！哎呦！
我在手里拍呀。他在手上都是哪里？
我这他妈！哎呀，高压不对啊！哪儿多？
They're also calm. Like, they're not freaking out even a little bit. How often do they see twisters like this? It's a full-blown tornado. They're just kind of like, yeah, it's happening, it's coming. Oh, wow, look at that, eh? Sitting in their house, shooting out the window, yeah. Oh, there it is. I thought for sure that, like, hut across from them was getting sucked up into the sky, but it stood strong. Good for it. That was a powerful, powerful hut to combat this powerful, powerful storm. Is that oh. That is one hell of a sinkhole. My goodness. When something like that happens, like, what do you even do? I remember that happened in Ottawa while I was living there. Big sinkhole on Rideau Street. Like, what do you do? It just eats a car, you know? Just take stuff down below. That's some poor planning, folks. Some poor urban infrastructure. Gotta work harder and smarter than that, you know?
While modern cruise ships make for luxurious travel, the open sea is a fickle and dangerous thing. And unfortunately, everyone on this cruise learned that fact in the scariest way possible. The ship was on the open ocean near New Zealand when it encountered a violent storm that sent enormous waves pounding against the hull. On one of the ship's security cameras, people, tables, and chairs can be seen careening around the room as the ship lists in the storm. It makes for unnerving viewing, appearing like a scene out of Titanic. The storm left 42 people injured, and customers were offered a 25% discount on their next cruise as compensation.
Oh, capitalism. We love you. Absolutely. Hey guys, we know you broke your leg because, you know, we weren't ready for this storm. Come cruise with us again. Come on back. Pay us 75% of what you would. Come on. Oh, it's fine. We promise. It's gonna be good. I mean, that is the sea, right? Like people who, like especially like lifetime mariners and people on like Navy ships and stuff. They have to like get accustomed to like those moments when you do hit like a big wave or enter a storm where it's like you have to like make sure you're ready for like things sliding across tables. Like you can jump and, you know, bend your knees at the right time. I don't know. I've never personally been on a boat that long or in such raunchy conditions, but I'm sure it's not fun to get used to. Oh no. Oh no! Whoo! I was looking the wrong way. Like she's like, okay, I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Holy smokes. Wow, just like within inches. I thought for sure that the big like transport truck that was coming on the opposite side of the road was gonna like swerve or something, like a tire was gonna pop and it was gonna fling off. No, just out of nowhere, this little like ute comes and just threads the needle between this person walking on the street and the telephone pole and then goes further and crashes. Yeah, I'd react the exact same way as this poor individual on the street who almost just got ran down by some random lunatic just like walking along with their umbrella and like seeing that happen. Yeah, just like, what do? I guess I'll run the other way now. It's too late, but wow. Classic rainy day traffic. Oh, what the hell? This guy just get out of his car and let it go? He's just ghost riding the whip? What? just gonna keep going? Where's the one with the open door? Is it that one? Oh, he's chasing after it. They're all trying. Oh yeah, let's go, let's go. Oh, very nice, very nice. I don't know about scary. Like that's like, I mean, obviously in the moment it would be scary, and I mean the term "to ghost ride one's whip" is, you know, it's got ghost in it. But that's just like, what was the guy doing where he got out of his car and just let it go? Like he didn't put it in park. He didn't. Like, I mean, why would you? What were you doing getting out of your car there, you absolute lunatic? You're lucky the guy in the high-vis jacket was able to run it down and put it in gear, you know, or put it out of gear, I guess. Sheesh.
I think they're gonna try to move it again, but I want you guys to see the temperature thing on here so that you know I'm not with you. Thank you, keep going. Keep doing it. Don't be shy, we ain't here to do nothing harmful. We just want you to keep moving that temperature. If you can move it to 5, we will find a way to communicate with you. We can communicate through the spirit box. If you can move it to 5, we will find a way to communicate with you. We can communicate through the spirit box.
Nice. Love the spirit box. It just brings me back to, oh, what was that game last year that came out and everyone was freaking out? It was all about ghost hunting. Spirit boxes are so interesting. They're just such strange little human artifacts of, I don't even know what. We've decided that these are the measurements that you need to use to discover something paranormal. It's fascinating. It really is. I can't really speak for or against the efficacy or veritability of a spirit box, but I think it's very interesting. And anytime somebody busts one out in like a documentary or a movie or something, I'm like, interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh yeah, just getting up, doing a little jig, looking right at the camera. She's like, I know you're watching me, bro. I know you're watching me. Let me put on a little show for you. Come over here, I dare you. Oh, and then she goes back to sleep, eh? Just as the music kicks in. Nice little, little strings at the end there. Damn, that is creepy, bro. Oh my goodness. Especially because its like face is so like glossy and its eyes have like a little shine to them even though they're totally dark. My goodness. Yeah, she just gets up, lets the camera know. She's like, okay, it's morning now. I'm going back.
Barnsley Antique Center is a very popular shop, and for more reasons than one. It's caught the attention of paranormal enthusiasts, owing to its supposedly relentless supernatural activity. Back in 2016, a Bambi rocking horse was caught on camera rocking by itself and flying off the shelf. The previous year, a heavy lamp was caught being pushed off a table by an unseen force. But that's not all. A glass cabinet shattered for no apparent reason, pictures have fallen off shelves, and a book once tumbled off the aforementioned glass cabinet, startling an unsuspecting employee.
Wow. I mean, with an antique center like that, you got to expect that there's at least a couple haunted or cursed items, right? You can't live without that. Not there, no way, no how. Unbelievable. That's, I wonder what's causing it all. I wonder if they had just, like, there's one item that if they sold it, they'd be free of the curse, and then whoever purchased that cursed item has to deal with it now. Hopefully it doesn't happen. I feel like it's better to be in a store than in someone's home, you know? And you got like a whole team of people that are responsible for it. But hey, who knows? I opened the bedroom. Open. Wow, that's a quick text in Frozen Fear. The door cabin was open while we were sleeping.
No, I'm not.
Hello?
I don't think I'm going back to sleep, to be honest with you.
Think the wing could have pushed it open? Like what?
No, it was a pull. You get a twisted pull. That's not easy to open.
Damn. I mean, when you go out to a remote cabin and you're a horror fan like that guy, looks like he's wearing the Halloween t-shirt, you got to expect something like that to happen. There's no two ways about it. You're going to that cabin, you're getting haunted. it's gonna be a great time, you know? Like, this is like some paranormal, paranoids stuff going on here. If anybody gets that reference, you're now my best friend. Otherwise, sorry, you didn't make the cut. That's pretty creepy though. I don't know what you would do yet, not go back to sleep. Just stay up and watch some scary movies for the rest of the night and then leave in the morning. Those are your options. Good luck with tobacco.
Before she can even enter the laundry room, she can be seen pausing. And the audio from the clip makes it clear as to why. A voice can be heard desperately pleading for help, though it's unclear as to where the voice is coming from.
What?
Clearly disturbed, and worried it could have been someone hiding around her property, the woman would end up calling the police.
Yeah.
I looked around, I didn't see anybody out on the road or any cars or anything.
Ugh, that's creepy. It's so clear too, because usually when you play these clips, it's like, I don't hear it. I don't hear it. But that was so clear. Ugh, I hope whoever that was got help, or the worst thing is, I hope it's not the person that's like, oh my god, please help me, and then they kidnap you. Just taking advantage of people just trying to do a good, nice thing. But she had a bad feeling and she followed her gut. And it's a good thing that she did, because who knows? Who knows? Oh, what? What? Trick! It's not Halloween. It's broad daylight.
The homeowner wasn't home at the time, but was alerted by the home's Ring video system. As you can see, after knocking on the front door saying trick or treat, he then looks around for some keys. The clown is also carrying a large bag of some kind, which is very suspicious. I love the accent. The clown was carrying a bag of some kind. So good. You know nothing. It's not Halloween. I hate that. It's broad daylight. Ugh. And you know what breaks me a little bit is that if somebody saw that, they'd be like, oh, wonder what that guy's doing. They wouldn't do anything, right? Because nobody would think that somebody would be that stupid to do something in broad daylight, which therefore makes the decision smart, because nobody was gonna do anything about it because they think it's impossible that it'll happen.
From what I can tell, the woman had dementia and had escaped from a local nursing home.
Yeah.
Exactly how she escaped or how she managed to get hold of the knife is unknown.
Oh, that's a knife.
I doubt she planned to actually use it on anybody. In the footage, she seems to be mostly lost and confused, but it certainly does make for a creepy bit of imagery. Apparently she was found soon afterwards and returned to the home, so at least this story has somewhat of a happy ending.
Oh, that's so sad. It really hurts my heart. Jeez. I mean, yeah, that is a really creepy image. The story behind it, though, is just like, ugh. That happened once when I was working at another place, and this gentleman who was suffering from the illness came in, and he was just so confused, and it just breaks my heart every single time. That's not even scary. That's a depressing note to start on.
This footage comes from Oakland County in Michigan. The guy was spotted multiple times creeping around people's homes and looking into their windows. Maybe this doesn't count as a doorbell camera, but it is a camera on someone's door, so I'm including it anyway. The video is quite short, but it shows how determined he was. The creepiest part of the story is that on another occasion, a woman woke up in the middle of the night to find this man stood next.
That's so creepy. Why are people like that? Jeez. I don't know what... Good morning, everyone. My brain isn't working, but that's okay. I think we can all understand that. I don't know. But like, I guess I've just never been that person who've been like, oh man, I'm gonna like ruin someone's life today.
Whoever is driving the vehicle is making this guy walk up and talk to the house owner for a seemingly sinister purpose, as the guy obviously doesn't want to do it. I mean, so much so that he fakes knocking on the door and even fakes a conversation with the house owner, all the while making sure the driver can see him doing so.
Huh. You thought that was real? Come on. He couldn't even convince himself. He was like, oh, okay, Matt. Matt's not here? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry about that. Like, just the worst. Just acting. And I always, like, cringe a little bit with the belly rubs, you know what I mean? I mean, everybody loves a good belly rub, but when it's just too out there, you're like, I don't want to see that.
A random woman walking up to someone's front door. The woman clearly isn't acting normal, or at least until a car passes, where she breaks character so as not to draw attention to herself. After the car is gone, the woman can be seen putting her face right up to the camera. After watching the disturbing footage, the house owner would claim he had no idea who the woman was.
Okay, buddy. I don't know, she looked like she was just waiting for someone and just being like, is this a camera? Is this a camera? Just ridiculous. Oh my god. I mean, he probably does know who she is. Maybe if there's some drama there. You know, maybe there's like, ooh, maybe he's having an affair. And he's like, oh no, wife, I don't know who that lady is at all. She must be crazy. Poor lady.
Someone attempted to break into someone's house on 3 separate occasions, and it managed to be captured on their Ring camera device. Take a look.
Bloody hell. Shut up, Rachel. Oh, ew! You think you'd do something after night 2 or night 1? No, be really stupid is the fact that he's not really even doing anything. He's just like, I'm just gonna see if it's unlocked. You know what I mean? Because there's no way that they would get the picture that I'm trying to break in. You know what I mean? Or he's just being a good Samaritan, making sure that his neighbors lock the door because creepers could be watching. You know what I mean? Or he's the creeper.
Something, and begins to record. But watch carefully.
Watch carefully.
As the person walking across just seems to vanish into thin air.
What? Pardon me?
If anyone has any theories, well, please feel free to comment below.
Whoa! Okay. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that, walking away from an awkward situation. You know? Like when you say to someone like, hey, like let's start a conversation, and they just don't acknowledge it. That's when I would like to walk away and disappear forever. Those are the moments. What is happening? That's enough.
A mysterious woman was captured ringing doorbells in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Which left the neighborhood shocked and in fear for the woman's safety.
Oh.
And if you look closely, you can see the shackles on her wrists, and she seems to be distressed.
Good, I'm glad. That's kind of scary too, is that sometimes, you know when your mind just decides to go places that it shouldn't, and you think about, what if I have to run away from something or someone, and I am like maybe looking a little haggard because I don't know, I've been running a long time, and I go to ring a doorbell to be like, somebody help me, somebody help me. 1, terrified that the person inside could be a nutter, or 2, nobody's gonna answer because they think I'm a nutter, and therefore I'm just like running for block for block for block. You know what I mean? And then I die because I am the blonde girl in a horror film, and I would die either first or second. So that's what happens to me. No.
No, kids.
No.
Ah, someone's here, I swear. I heard a footstep.
Oh my god, Chris, are you walking around?
That's what I thought. You feel that, right?
Yeah.
I will kill you.
Oh my god, Chris, are you walking around? That's what I thought.
I saw. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I felt the floorboard.
Someone actually was walking at that time.
What, really?
Yeah.
It felt like they were here though. It felt like they were right in the room with us.
Okay, you know what? Next time we do this, we really should get blindfolds because like I did this to get it all. That was that.
10 out of 10 hated that one. That was the worst one so far.
Ooh.
Don't like banging. Someone die? Wow.
What is that? Ugh.
Oh my god. Someone die? Wow. You broke a level of trust that was here. The trust is gone. That's it. I'm like hot. I'm instant. As soon as you grabbed me, all the heat went up.
All the heat went
my
Well,
face
I had to do it at least once.
Oh, okay.
You're just mad that you didn't think of it first.
Oh, I thought about it, but I was being kind. But that's gone. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna kick these from under you.
It's like actually pushes me off, actually pushes me in the face.
Actually pushes you down to the ground.
Come on, Rachel, let's go.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, go away.
You sit there nice and tight.
No.
Okay? You sit there nice and tight while I go off and do something. Is that okay?
No, it's not okay.
Is that okay?
No. Oh,
he was right there. He was here.
He was right here.
Yeah, he was here.
Yep. At one point, I was like, if your hands fly out.
I thought about that as well. I was like, I just imagined you just grabbing me, and I was like, I'm gone. I'm into the lights. I've got a concussion. Like,
go into the light.
already. It's so loud.
Oh.
Someone's right there.
Oh. Ew,
That's
ew,
like
ew.
blood. That's like blood. Ah, what are you doing? Oh my god. Someone's eating.
Ew. That's a feast.
Oh, it's little footsteps. Don't like it. No, I hate that.
Oh. Ew, it was the chomping. It was the chomping.
Felt like someone had cut off my arm and was eating it in front of me.
I just felt like somebody in the movie theaters was just sitting right behind me with some popcorn. We're just like,
right in your ear.
Ugh. I hate those people.
I'm on edge. I don't like it.
I'm on edge. Oh. Okay. Oh, someone has an indigestion. Okay.
Go away. Oh.
Ew.
Oh, they're in front of me. Someone's in front of me.
No, they're right beside me.
Ah? No, someone's right in front of me. Go away.
Oh, I hear like they're behind me.
No, they're in front of me. I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
They were behind you?
They I heard them like they were right behind me.
Oh, I
here.
heard it right in front
That's
of me.
so weird.
Like,
I wonder if we have the same earphones. So I wonder why that is. That's just how our brains work.
That's true.
That's how our brains work.
Baffling. I didn't like that. I don't like that. I don't like crunching.
I mean, I actually love it when music does that, when it goes like to different earphones, but that just freaks me out so much.
I
because
don't like it.
Makes my hairs on the back of my neck stand up.
It's too much power. You shouldn't be able to do that.
Nope.
Should be in both ears at all times and not making it feel like they're in the room with me. I don't want anyone near me.
That's Lucy in a haunted house. I don't want anyone near me.
That's
Get away.
literally how I feel every time I go in a haunted house. Don't come near me. I don't go in haunted houses. I'm also
I was gonna
always
say, like, then why do you go in?
I rarely go in. And if I have to, I'm always in the middle. And I have to be huddled. I have to hold on by the neck to the person in front of me and then plug my ears. I don't want to hear the sound. It's the loud noises that get to me, so I have to plug my ears and close my eyes.
So let us know in the comments if you want to see Lucy go into a haunted house by herself. Oh no.
But I'll save that for later.
Oh, will you?
I know you're going to fidget about too much.
No. Yeah, he's over here. Ah!
I like to do my best work.
Is
when you're dead.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, someone's here.
Sleep.
No, go away, go away, go away.
Go to sleep. You can rest.
Do you feel like you were getting suffocated?
Like this, I actually didn't know what their crunching was. I just, when he was right here, when he's like, oh, you're dead. I was like, I didn't expect that.
That was very creepy. It was like a bag whenever I had them.
Okay, imagine like doing this as an actual haunted house. And like everybody has Bluetooth and they're just, that would be wicked.
That would be.
But then you could just take it out if you need to chill out for a second.
That's true. When in doubt, take it out.
When in doubt, but that could be.
Oh no. Maybe like. Oh.
Oh, I thought the beat was going to drop.
Oh.
This is good. Wow.
That one was fun. I danced.
Yeah, that was a weird one, but also the music was great.
Yeah, I was like boom, 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 boom. It's like I was on the Jersey Shore.
Just that.
Yeah.
Pounding vodka sodas.
Vodka sodas? No, give me a rum and coke.
Always.
Or Red Bull and vodka.
Oh.
No?
No. Well, okay, I said vodka soda ironically.
Oh.
That's tequila's where I go. Tequila's my thing. I know. Tequila ginger? No. Tequila everything. Tequila's a good time.
Tequila nothing. As soon as I did have margaritas at the weekend with and that was nice.
It's a good
But it tasted like sugar, which was it was nice. I hate if I can smell tequila or I can taste it.
Did you have a night?
No, it's just it smells like cleaning products.
Oh.
So if I
I think it smells like honey and lime.
Oh. Oh God.
Oh my god.
No, go away.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No. Go away. I can't help you. Is she gone?
Oh, done now?
Oh, she's gone. She's gone. It's
done now. Okay.
It's done.
I thought I was still hearing things.
It was me.
What?
Oh my god. That was
It was the
creepy.
crying and then the random sound. Like the one sound that sticks for me for like Paranormal Activity, the movie. The scariest part was the part where the retching sound up the stairs. That's like one part that terrifies me to this day, and that's what that reminded me of.
I didn't like that. I don't like Paranormal Activity. I hate when they grab the ankle and they pull her out of the bed.
Oh, I know. Oh,
That's why I don't trust people that can just like sleep with their limbs out of the cupboard. Like you need to be tucked away.
Yep. Even if it's like 30 degrees, there has to be, I somehow manage a toe if I'm that hot, but I'm like,
A toe? That toe's gone.
It's dead. You're dead now. Oh no, already I don't like it.
Oh, I hate footsteps. Oh. No.
Oh, I get so curious about what's gonna happen next.
I get curious. At one point, I thought I felt my box vibrating, and I was like,
what?
I was like, someone's
That's
here.
insane. That's insane. Well, that just goes to show like how much your mind can play games with you. Like you like let a sound just amplify that much.
True.
Creaks in the stairs.
Would you ever do that room where you go in and it's like void of sound to the point that you can hear your body working?
I'm really curious.
People go insane. They can't even spend 5 minutes in there.
I wonder if I could do it.
I couldn't. I'd rather just jump off a bridge.
I feel like you'd need to really hate people to go in there and be like, oh, this is great.
Oh God.
Like, this is awesome.
I couldn't just sit and listen to my heartbeat or my stomach gurgling.
It would be kind of fascinating, but it would be also, I think, the existential crisis of like, oh my God, there's so much going on.
Yeah, like if you get trapped in there, they're like, you have to spend an hour in here. That would be like a day. It would feel like a day.
Okay, we're running.
Oh, I hate that noise. It's got a little monkey.
Okay.
No.
No. It's a goblin? Kind of neat.
I hate it.
Oh no.
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 Is that the end?
Oh, is that it?
Oh, thank God.
That was it?
I was scared. I was so scared if it was going to be like...
And then just boom.
That's what it sounded like, Chris.
It was like this person was just freaking themselves out. I was like, oh, look, goblins exist. Exciting.
Oh, God.
If goblins exist, does that mean the Goblin King exists?
In my dreams.
You remind me of the babe. Babe with the power.
Oh. I'm traumatized.
That was a lot.
If we have to do a part 3, I think I'm leaving and never coming back.
We're gonna do a part 3. Maybe, we'll see. It's up to you guys, because you guys have to like, comment, subscribe, let us know if you love this, and we will give you what you want.
Who do you think got scared the most?
Yeah.
I think I know.
Did you get scared? I think you got scared. That last one, though, I left.
Ugh, you left.
I left. I was like,
you mentally left. You were out of it. Whoa.
Oh my goodness. Now that's a wow. Okay. Yeah, get out of there. Why are you standing still? Yeah, you're cooked, my guy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no.
Holy avalanche, huge. Just came down. I pulled my chute. Didn't work. I heard Hunter yelling, and here he is. You okay, bud?
Yeah. Wow. Holy indeed. Avalanche, huge. That is wild. Poor Hunter. He's just absolutely buried. Let's make a home down there. You can make a little in-ground igloo. That's bonkers. They were not prepared for that, doesn't seem. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, keep whipping, man. Pedal to the metal. Just crank it. Get the hell out of there. He's lucky he made it over and it didn't like subsume him. You gotta just like fallen right into it and get covered up to the head. That's that, you know? You got a nice snowy grave. At least you're hanging out on your snowder cycle for a little while longer. My goodness. He's getting a free ride down. Holy moly. At first I thought he was having fun with it, but obviously he had to dip. My goodness, yeah, just like whip it up, turns around, and you get a free ride to the bottom. You know, it's like hopping on the escalator. Just you just cut the engine, ride it down for free, no problem. Terrifying. Oh, you're laughing now. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah.
No way.
Yeah, holy moly. Like that's not even like everything. It's not even like it like started behind them and started going. Like literally just like the snow underneath them just gave way. That's that. It's like I don't even know how to explain that. Like quicksand, like absolute like a landslide. Like it just gave way. Nothing. No warning, no nothing. They're chuckling too until it happens. Hopefully those guys are alright, you know. It's been about a decade or two.
No, we're in the safe zone. Orange circle right there. It's gonna come out right in front of you.
A wave of snow came down over a Canada highway as officials triggered an avalanche. Oh, so they're triggering this avalanche. Making sure that it doesn't happen unexpectedly. Humans are so funny, aren't they? With the use of an explosive device, the slide was set off east of Salt Lake City in Utah. And we just decide like, hey, the snow's built up too much, let's absolutely wreck it. Let's take control here. We don't want this to happen, we're not ready for it. Yoo-hoo! Holy moly. Yeah, baby. The fact that we can do that is nuts. And like the folks were so close that like, yeah, we're in the safe zone, we're fine. Like we know where the snow is gonna go. Bonkers. You figure avalanches are unpredictable, right? Force of nature. But we're like, nah, we're going to force the nature. Boom. Sorry about that. Holy moly. Coming right through the trees, eh? Are those trees or is that just like sheer mountain face? Can't really tell. I think it maybe should be sheer mountain face and I'm a fool. I mean, that one was neat. I don't know how monstrous it was. Obviously no one was too close. Or were they? Are those little people down at the bottom? Oh no, am I an entire fool? Have I just misinterpreted this entire video? Hopefully everyone's okay, but from my perspective it didn't seem that insane. Someday we'll find out.
The good news is that nobody sustained any major injuries.
Thank you for that update. I really do appreciate that. That is good news. Thank you very much. That's wild, yeah. Like they thought they were fine? Nope, it made it all the way over to them. Although it seemed like they didn't get the brunt of it, thankfully. It just kind of blew right by them. They got some nice wind in their ears. Oh, immediately. Oh no! Oh my goodness.
Avalanche, avalanche. Yes.
Yeah, wow, poor guy. Just literally like the second they start, just whoop, you see it happen. That's just like one of those like record scratch moments, you know, like you're probably wondering how I got myself here. You know, it all started with my parents, you know, like fudge. And then we get two whole angles on this one too. That's wild. Jeez Louise. Oh, you got a 360 camera? What are we gonna see? Holy smokes. I mean, I guess he pulled his chute too. Good for him. That was quick thinking on his part. But I love the effect of the 360 here. Like you see him stumble a little bit, getting ready for it, and then boom, the snow is on him, and it's like a freaking tunnel because of the way that the lens is looking at things. Obviously, it didn't create an actual tunnel around it, but it was a very fun visual journey. Avalanches.